Para a resposta. Mas hoje, quando falou com a imprensa, Donald Trump deu poucas explicações sobre como serão os novos testes nucleares. Vocês vão descobrir muito em breve, disse ele. De manhã, o secretário de Guerra, Pete Hegseth, afirmou que o Pentágono está agindo sob orientação de Trump para garantir que os Estados Unidos tenham o arsenal nuclear mais eficiente do mundo. A professora Sharon Pastone dedicou a carreira à pesquisa e à criação de programas de não proliferação de armas nucleares. Ela considera grave a fala de Trump e disse que o teste nuclear americano pode gerar um efeito dominó. O que vai acontecer é que outros países vão considerar isso um passo para trás em acordos de não proliferação de armas. Rússia e China podem se beneficiar em fazer mais testes. Junto da Índia e Paquistão passaram por isso. Ao mesmo tempo, acordos de não proliferação de armas estão frágeis. Daqui a 3 meses, o último tratado que limita o número de armas nucleares entre Estados Unidos e Rússia vai expirar. Se o acordo não for renovado, pode significar armas nucleares sem limites para a Rússia. Desde 1992, os Estados Unidos não fazem testes nucleares. Naquele ano, o presidente George H.W. Bush suspendeu essas atividades. O objetivo era acabar com o que começou aqui. 16 de julho de 1945, deserto do Novo México. Os Estados Unidos testavam a primeira bomba atômica. Um dia que mudou a história mundial. Foi o primeiro passo para os ataques a Hiroshima e Nagasaki. Hoje, mais da metade da população mundial vive em países que possuem armas nucleares ou integram alianças nucleares. As maiores potências são os Estados Unidos, Rússia e China. E há décadas, esses países acreditam que seus arsenais são garantia de segurança nacional. A professora discorda desse raciocínio. Houve um momento em que tivemos 70 mil armas nucleares no mundo. Isso é capaz de acabar com o planeta inúmeras vezes. Havia aviões nucleares voando 24 horas por dia. Não é mais seguro, simplesmente pelo fato de que alguém pode cometer um erro. A nova geopolítica mundial tem aumentado as tensões. As guerras na Ucrânia, em Gaza, as ambições chinesas no Sudeste Asiático. A professora diz que já estamos numa nova corrida armamentista. Cada vez mais países têm ambições nucleares. Ela diz que a história mostrou que a diplomacia é o único caminho para aliviar as tensões. E acabar com a ideia de que é a iminência de guerra o que garante a paz.
A leaked video has emerged showing the terrifying power of a new long-term vacuum bomb developed by Turkey, touted as one of the world's most destructive non-nuclear explosives. The Kazakh can cause utter devastation when dropped on enemy targets. The glimpse of that power was caught in a short clip that showed the mighty bomb's true strength. It shows the Kazakh being dropped on the ground from a bomber during the initial test. The bomb is said to be one of the most powerful conventional weapons, just one step beyond weeks. The Kazakh, which means wrath in July 1962. These troops, forming a special task force, were the first in our Army's history to engage in a tactical exercise supported by live nuclear firepower. Every man was required to wear a security badge and a radiological dosimeter. Early in July, the task force arrived at Nellis Air Force Base, the railhead nearest to the Atomic Energy Commission's Nevada test site, where the exercise would be carried out. The mission had been given a high priority and a short get-ready schedule. In 6 weeks from the time the selected commanders and troops were alerted, they were organized into a mechanized force, given intensive training, and moved from their home station, Fort Lewis, Washington. The troops were transported by commercial and military buses from Nellis Air Force Base to the test site, a distance of 100 miles. Trucks, guns, and tanks, as soon as they were unloaded, proceeded to the test site without delay. The task force was comprised of a mechanized rifle company, a mechanized battalion headquarters, a platoon of tanks, a battery of 105mm howitzers, and a headquarters company, which included a battalion mortar and Davy Crockett platoon. Arriving at the AEC test site, the troops were billeted in a trailer camp, located approximately 25 miles from the selected exercise area. Here, the various troop units were given further orientation on the nature and scope of this special mission. Complete preparations had been made for their arrival and occupancy of quarters, thus obviating the necessity for transporting much impedimenta normally required for a field exercise. Substantial mess halls were provided, and fresh cooked food was served upon arrival and at all morning and evening meals. The men lost no time on crating equipment. The headquarters of the exercise director was located in a similar nearby camp. The headquarters consisted of a normal staff, augmented to handle the special requirements of this mission. Preparations for the exercise began on schedule. Men and equipment moved out and reconnoitered the terrain over which they would operate. Several dry runs were carried out at critical points to familiarize the men with the time schedule of the overall operation. Preventive maintenance activities were begun immediately to assure the effectiveness of all equipment required for the exercise. Timing and coordinating a field exercise of this type called for exact pre-planning of the functions and movements of each individual unit involved. This field exercise was not a wargaming maneuver, but rather a pre-designed demonstration of the tactical employment of low-yield nuclear weapons in conjunction with conventional weapons. Close support weapons were set up in advance, in preparation for registering and firing upon pre-selected target areas in the first phase of the operation. The artillery battery was likewise set up in its supporting position, and registration rounds were fired onto the targets designated in each phase of the overall operation. Each element of the task force was briefed in its particular responsibility, including the precise safety measures to be taken at each stage of the overall operation.
The objective of this operation is to demonstrate tactically the infantry and farmers' current organic low-yield nuclear delivery system, the Davy Crockett. The tactical situation has been pre-designed to illustrate the employment of Davy Crockett in support of an attack. The plan of the exercise calls for the Davy Crockett to be fired in the zone of action of the 1st Mechanized Battalion, 12th Infantry. Our forces are disposed as indicated here. Company A with an attached platoon of tanks. Company B simulated. Company C, also simulated, is in reserve. Other elements actually participating are the mortars, the recoilless rifle.
Es ist an der Zeit, sich von alten Gewohnheiten zu verabschieden. Mit der intuitiven Arbeitsmanagement-Plattform von monday.com kannst du die Arbeit genau so organisieren, wie es zu deinem Team passt. Egal, ob du Tickets, Marketing, Projekte oder den Vertrieb managst, monday.com bietet dir eine effiziente Lösung, die sich nahtlos in deinen bestehenden Workflow einfügt. Du kannst zum Beispiel benutzerdefinierte Felder hinzufügen, auswählen, wie du deine Arbeit anzeigen lassen möchtest, oder Prozesse ganz einfach automatisieren. Alles ohne IT-Hilfe. Die haben ja immer genug zu tun. Sobald dein Workflow so läuft, wie es für dich passt, behältst du alles im Blick. Verfolge alle deine Geschäftsinitiativen mit dem Projektportfolio und hol dir ein zentrales Echtzeit-Dashboard, in dem du einfach deine Lieblingsboards auswählst und das Layout festlegst, das dir am besten gefällt. Glückwunsch, jetzt hast du einen Überblick über alles, was gerade passiert. Berichte an die Führungsebene zu erstellen und fundierte Entscheidungen zu treffen, war noch nie so einfach. Deshalb vertrauen weltweit über 225.000 Unternehmen auf monday.com, um ihre Arbeit zu optimieren. The first work platform you love to use, monday.com.
The light Davy Crockett launcher, maximum range 2,000 meters. The two heavy Davy Crockett launchers, maximum range 4,000 meters. The supporting artillery battery. And the battalion headquarters. The enemy in this sector of the combat zone has been driven back to these positions. He also holds strong reserves here. The battalion has been ordered to secure objectives 1 and 2. Company A will attack to seize objective 1. Company B will attack to seize objective 2. To assist in breaching the enemy's defenses, one Davy Crockett nuclear round will be detonated here, 26 minutes prior to the attack. The significance of this operation was recognized throughout our military establishment. Key representatives from all the services and other interested agencies were invited to observe this historic event, a critical first for the Army. The President was represented by close personal advisors. Prior to the exercise, the observers were oriented on the salient characteristics of the Davy Crockett system and on the overall scheme of maneuver they would witness. The countdown for the firing of the nuclear round was under control of the Defense Atomic Support Agency. Safety measures for the exercise were supervised by the Chief Safety Officer. At 8-5 minutes, all troops were ordered to take cover in previously prepared trenches. At 8-3 minutes, all observers put on high-density goggles or turned their backs to the direction of the burst to avoid retinal burn. At 8-2 minutes, green star clusters were fired as the final warning before the detonation. round was launched at H-17 seconds to accomplish H-hour impact on the desired ground zero at a range of 2,852 meters. The round was set for a low height of burst. It detonated perfectly, releasing its lethal radiation. Like any other nuclear weapon, the Davy Crockett gives off three basic effects: heat, blast, and nuclear radiation. By far, the most significant effect is its deadly initial nuclear radiation. The 3,000 rad line, criterion for prompt casualties, extended approximately 200 meters. The 650 rad line, criterion for delayed casualties, extended approximately 350 meters. Troops located approximately 1,600 meters from the detonation were well beyond the minimum safe distance. In comparison, thermal effects to exposed skin would have been insignificant at any of these ranges. Second-degree burns would have extended to only a distance of about 100 meters. Crater produced by the blast was militarily insignificant. Moderate damage to tanks from blast extended to about 20 meters. The average winds at the time of the detonation were south-southeast at 25 kilometers per hour. These caused a rather elongated fallout pattern. At 1 hour after the burst, the 1 rad per hour contour extended over 1,700 meters downwind. The 10 rad per hour contour extended 700 meters. With a smaller 10 rad per hour contour enclosing a hot spot further downwind. An aerial survey of radiological intensities was made shortly after the burst by a monitoring team. The data obtained by this team, combined with ground survey data, established the pattern of radiation intensities in the area of the operation. The battalion commander performed his tactical damage assessment by helicopter. His personal observations, combined with the radiological data collected, provided the information necessary to complete his estimate of the situation. In the event radiation intensities had prevented him from following his primary plan, he would have had to implement a contingency plan. His information, however, assured him that his primary plan could be followed. This plan called for 2 platoons of Company A to attack Objective 1 along this axis, while the 3rd platoon secured the battalion's right flank by seizing the shoulder of the penetration. In his damage assessment flight, the battalion commander had observed a previously unreported enemy force in an assembly area here. He estimated it to be a reinforced mechanized company. This force would menace his right flank during the movement to seize Objective 1. The battalion commander, therefore, decided to engage this target of opportunity with 2 nuclear rounds, as soon as he could displace his Davy Crockett launchers within range of the target. Meanwhile, he would contain this enemy force with artillery and mortar fire. Troops were ordered into their carriers in preparation for the attack, as soon as the battalion commander had determined that his primary plan could be implemented. At 8+26, with the platoon of tanks supporting the effort of Company A, the battalion jumped off. Artillery and mortar fires supported the advance. The right platoon of Company A, supported by tanks, seized the right shoulder of the penetration, thereby assuring the remainder of the company free movement toward Objective 1. Artillery and mortar fire on the target of opportunity prevented this enemy element from interfering with the advance to Objective 1. When the right platoon secured the right shoulder, the tanks with this unit were in position to supplement the artillery and mortar fire on the target of opportunity. When the Company Minus reached its dismount point, all elements of the battalion were able to begin the final phase of the attack. Supporting fires lifted and shifted on call from the company commander. Tanks moved forward in support of the infantry. By this time, the light Davy Crockett, which had been displacing in the rear of the advance, was in position to begin adjustment of fire on the target of opportunity. The heavy system was required to alter its route of displacement because of radiation intensity, and was therefore somewhat delayed going into position. Nevertheless, within 11 minutes of the time Objective 1 was taken, the heavy system was in position and firing its final adjusting round. 2 simulated nuclear fires were placed on the target of opportunity as planned. With this action, the exercise was considered to be successfully terminated. Immediately following the exercise, the battalion employed standard unit decontamination procedures to ensure that vehicles and men were freed of the main possible source of radiological contamination. Radiac equipment was used to detect contamination exceeding the safety criteria of the exercise. No one needed further decontamination, and only 2 vehicles required a washdown. On this July day, 1962, the Army demonstrated its ability to plan and safely conduct a tactical exercise involving the use of low-yield nuclear weapons. It was further demonstrated that a battalion has the capability to employ the Davy Crockett tactically, and that the doctrine for such employment is sound. The Davy Crockett was not designed to win battles by itself. Only when it is integrated with other combat power available to the commander, as was demonstrated today, does this weapon fill the need for which it was designed, to give the infantry and armor unit commanders simple, yet effectively responsive, nuclear firepower.
Stand by, copy the message. Standing by. Message follows. That's a GCS execution from the president. I agree with a message ballot also. Step 1, launch team inserted. Roger. Let's enable the missiles. Program flight switch enable. Light ball, LF ball. Unlock code inserted. Stand by. Unlock code inserted. Enable switch enable. Enable. Coordinate. Enable command. Yes, this is us. Soon I'll call enable. Thank you. Please turn on my mark.
9. C'est pas mal. J'ai eu le X95L dans le temps. Mais pour la dominance, c'était pas ça. Genre pour jouer. Je veux dire, mais le 9 de ce côté-là, marche. À part ça, le 65 pouces, il serait 10 kilos moins lourd.
Schon hier ist ein ganz schneller Ding auch nicht verstehen.
Ja, ich mag Verlust auf den Mittel schon. Ach du, ich glaube, kommst du mit dem Hund raus. Du willst die Luft tanken.
Hey, kannst du nachlesen bei Folie?
Hey, wie der große Typ? Schau mal, das.
Du kannst mit Homepage kostenlos in diesem Nachlesen finden.
Ja, und super schnell.
Like a test order? Like a warning?
They're on their way to Russia. They take about 30 minutes to reach their target. So do theirs, right? That's a warning. This is real. Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. Right, we've got 32 targets in track and 10 impacted points. Want to confirm, is this an exercise? Roger, copy. This is not an exercise. Roger, understand. Major Reinhardt, we have a massive attack against the U.S. nest at this time. ICBMs. Numerous ICBMs. Roger, understand. Over 300 missiles inbound now. Come on, baby, don't die on me now. Oh.
See? There's something wrong here. It's a beautiful day.
No, don't look that way. Herzlich willkommen in einem meiner Apartments. Ich möchte dir zeigen, wie ich daraus wirklich ein Geschäftsmodell gemacht habe. Denn
What you're about to hear is an excerpt of radio communications from an actual song extraction in Laos, January 1971. This audio is intense at times and may trigger unpleasant memories for some, so please use discretion before listening.